Wearing, we'll have Ellie Dawson beating unattached. Ellie comes in the fastest seed time of 10:18.24. She runs for Ragsdale normally. Fourth, the Virginia Showcase 3200, where she ran that PR. She was 10th in the mile at that same meet. 8th, the Mondo Elite High School Invitational 3200 last year, 9th in the 1600. Cross country, she was 18th in the New Balance Running Lane Cross Country Championships this last fall. And was 3rd North Carolina State 4A Cross Country. Also, Ava Lindsay, a junior, competing in attach. Junior was the Greenville Hurricanes High School in South Carolina. Running very close to Dawson's PR, 10:18.98. In this case, she's 3rd the Running Lane Outdoor Track Championships in the 3200 and the mile. 1st, the Woodmont Invitational 5K. This last fall, she ran 17:18.7. Also, Georgie Helmers, E.E. Smith from Fayetteville, North Carolina. She's run 10:19.12. 1st, North Carolina 3A State 3200. 2nd, the 1600. Also, Bailey Brackett, a junior from Rabun Gap, Nacotchee High School in Georgia. In this last summer, she ran 6th in the Running Lane mile. She ran her PR of 10:19.48 and ran a PR in the 3200 where she finished 4th. 7th, the Nike Outdoor 5000. She ran a PR of 16:52.98. Hip 4 is Casey Dingman. Hip 5, Summer Muxlow. Hip 6, Dalen Ross. Then we have Maggie Whittam, Elizabeth Welts, Annie Lewis, Megan Joy, Ada Helmers, Anika Hill, and Ella McCool. Dingman with the lead at 1:54.70 through 600 meters, 3 laps. Followed by Dawson, Brackett, Lindsay, Ross, and Welts. Pack of 5 so far. Dingman, Dawson, Brackett, Lindsay, and Ross out ahead. Then we have Welts leading a pack at 1:58.72, which is Joy, Ridham, McCall, Hill, Helmers, and, well, both Helmers sisters. Still early in the season. Dingman, 38.53 on that lap. At 800, we're at 2:33.23. 10:12 pace. Dingman comes in at 10:31.90 or PR. She's followed by Dawson, Brackett, Lindsay, and Ross. Then Welts at 2:39.13 after a 40.41. Welts at 10:40 pace right now. Dingman, 38.68 on that lap. Leading Dawson, Brackett, Lindsay, and Ross. It's that time to get comfortable in that pace. Ross falling back a little bit. Two of our expected front runners, Dawson and Lindsay, right in there. With Brackett, all 3 of them have run under 10:20. Dingman, 39.11 on lap 3:51.02. Followed by Dawson, Brackett, Lindsay, and then Ross has fallen back to 3:55 after 40.99. Then Welts at 4:01.51 after a 41.59. Then McCall, 40.94, puts her at 4:03.09. Then Helmers, as everything's broken up and they're split up. Brackett won the North Carolina Independent Schools 3200 last year, 4th in the 1600 and 6th in the 800. Dingman still leads 38.98 at 1,400 meters, coming up on the halfway point. It's ahead of Dawson, Brackett, and Lindsay. It's Ross now well back after 41.27, 4:36.27. So a little bit over 6 seconds behind the leaders. Looks like Dingman and Dawson pulling a little bit away from the rest. Still plenty of time for Brackett and Lindsay to catch them. They're at 5:10.43 at halfway, which is 10:20 pace. Dingman and Dawson at 10:19 pace. Dingman's running unattached. She does come from Lake Norman High School in Mooresville, North Carolina. So we're already at a 5-minute mile earlier this winter. 10:47.24 in the 3200. So she's had more races than the rest have so far this indoor season. Now the packs all come back together. (2,000 meters, 6:28.54 for Dingman. 39.75 on that lap, followed by Dawson, Brackett, and Lindsay. The last 2 laps, Brackett and Lindsay ran faster than Dingman and Dawson. That's why we have the pack together again. Our top 4, Dingman, Lawson, Brackett, and Lindsay. Go back to Daya Ross, who's 12 seconds back. 6:41.48 at 2,000. Then Georgie Helmers, who's starting to pick up the pace. 6:48.43. Has her in 6th. McCall close behind, as is Welts. 40.04 on that lap for Dingman. 7:08.58 with 5 to go. And now Dawson takes the lead. Ellie Dawson into the lead. With the long looping strides of Ava Lindsay. Then we have Dingman and Brackett. 39.39 on that lap for Dawson. As they're down to less than 4 to go. You can see the lights ahead of them. That's for 10:20 pace. Into the lead, that's Lindsay ahead of Dawson. 39.01 in that last lap. As she's continuing the 39 flat pace. Dawson right there, but fell back a little bit. Then we have Dingman at 39.95 on that lap. Brackett 40.22. Lindsay made this solid move. Can she hold off Dawson? This is Lindsay's first indoor race. Dawson was recently first, the AU Cross Country Nationals 15-16 race. Dawson with that strength into the lead. Dawson accelerating away. With less than 300 meters to go, Ella Dawson. This great move with 2 laps to go. Dawson, 1 more lap to go. Can she hold off Lindsay? 37.08 on that lap, 9:45.45. Dawson sprinting away. Lindsay still in second, ahead of Dingman, and then Brackett. They're all separated by 2 or 4 seconds. But this is Ella Dawson. Stayed near the front, accelerates away at the finish. Ella Dawson, 10:19.70. New high school facility record. New facility record, new meet record. Using this great Mondo L track just recently installed. Broke the old meet record at 10:38.74 by Malia Ellington from 2014. High school facility record 10:26.49 by Mary Bonner from February of 2023. So this facility's only been open since 2012, but great marks here. Another great time, great performance here. That's all we've seen so far this indoor season. Dawson 10:19.70. Second Lindsay 10:27.28. Third Dingman at 10:28 flat, new PR for her. She's number 7 on North Carolina list now. Fourth Brackett at 10:36.10. She moves to 13th on the North Carolina list. Helmers 10:48.316 moves to 12th. She closed in 36.38. Ross 6th in 10:55.39. 7th is Welts at 10:57.70. 8th McCall in 11:01.